welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after a short break. By the way, fun fact for you, this was actually a short clip because right now Division 2 is also playing. So I actually thought it would be maybe nice for you to see Division 2 gameplay in our breaks. So there's content for you being able to pick up whenever.
Yes, so even if you're grabbing some snacks in the meantime, you can always just see a little bit of Div 2 gameplay. And as we're mentioning the gameplay, of course, we have now the second game waiting for you, one-man army against Royal Family eSports. And yeah, you can see the schedule of the day again. We've already seen the game eSports Team 20 against Snooze eSports like 10 minutes earlier, and now we're at Game 2, a one-man army versus Royal Family eSports. And I think Luca has some interesting news to tell you.
I actually do, because before we jump into the proper talking about the game that we will see so far, you know, every single time we see each other here on stream, we have an interview prepared for you. This time the interview is about Royal Family eSports, so we show that fittingly now.
I think like the better teams kind of underestimate us because we're like a noob team, like noob put together team. Our team plays are not amazing yet, but I think once we get like the practice in and get better as a team, that we can like be dangerous. And Chaos, we're coming for you.
I'm Kay Jonathan, I'm 29 years old, I'm Luxembourgish, and I'm the coach for the team.
I'm Bren, or better known as Keze. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Belgium.
I'm Kure, I'm 30 years old and I'm also from Belgium.
I am Connors, I am 21 years old and I'm from Belgium as well.
I'm Nikolai, I'm 30 years old and I'm from Luxembourg.
As a team, we got together to play the OTF, the Open Tour France qualifiers. We played it 2 weeks ago, and then we heard about this tournament, we signed up, and we qualified for it, so here we are.
I think our games were not as amazing as we thought they would go, but we won the ones we needed to win and we still qualified.
Who among you should your opponents be most wary of?
I think Mosh and Zenzor, because they're the two players with like the most experience and they're like kind of veterans in like the Benelux scene. So I think the strength of our team is that like each player like apart is pretty strong and skilled, but our weakness is that we haven't played or practiced a lot together yet. So there's like a lot of mistakes in the teamwork that can still be fixed, but that shouldn't be a problem as long as we practice.
So I think for us it will be important that we end up playing some maps that are easier to perform on like an individual level, like aim based maps. If we play maps that are more harder to play together on as a team, then we will probably suffer on it. So I think everyone will agree on this, that Siko is going to be like the hardest team to beat. Not impossible, we have some chance to win, but it's definitely going to be hard.
After having learned a bit new information about the team, especially the three current players, I think Sensor wasn't there and Wave wasn't there. At the beginning they started off with Mesh. So they have talked about the whole roster being constantly rotated a bit. I think it's definitely a reason why they haven't connected so well to the tournament. But since day one, they actually have improved in the gameplay. And it will be super interesting to see them play against the adversary right now, a one-man army. There you can see the Mesh is actually, I think, changed out by Wave. It's interesting to see if he actually came back for today. But it will be definitely tough to beat the team of one-man army consisting of, for example, players like Rain, Kavan. They have Chaos. Chaos was actually even called out in the interview, so it's pretty interesting to see there. We have Peaks and Fair Shooter. So a crazy bunch of veteran players on both ends. I think this will be a hard-fought battle for sure.
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be another hard fought for today. And as you said, I think Royal Family is slowly developing a little bit and slowly finding their rhythm into this tournament. Because especially if you have not practiced a lot as a team, we've seen that in the game earlier. You have to be able to communicate in split seconds, in peaks, in rotations, in decisions you just take as a team. And if this is out of sync, you just get these teeny tiny mistakes that are just going to make the difference in a tournament like this. And I'm really looking forward to see how they've evolved in the last couple of days or even in the last week, and see how they just also converted their win and their confidence boost maybe into some more momentum, into some more positive energy for their team and for their game today.
I think I heard also that the players are ready, so if we
Yes.
want to jump into the agent selection, we can do that, because today we play once again on Sunset, a map that we're both surprised to see last week as well, because it isn't really in the rotation that long, so it's a rather newer map. So interesting to see that so many teams, especially I think a one-man army really seems to love that map, because they were involved in every single pick that map was chosen.
Yeah, Sunset is definitely not the typical like competitive pick at the moment. As you said, it's only in the rotation I think for around 6 months now. It just found their way into the game in last August, if I'm correct. But yeah, it's as you said, a one-man army special maybe. Maybe they just practiced this map so much and wanted to surprise other teams with it, because it's not the typical practice map for competitive. Or for sure, all the players know the map and know how to play it. But like picks like Ascent, Bind are just like more go-to picks. But let's see what the teams are gonna draft on this map. We already see the Omen coming through on both sides, and also the Cypher.
Cypher as well.
Yeah,
We have Rain once again on Fade here. Then we have Fair Shooter here on Breach. Kavan once again on Raze. And we have a Sova pick here. We have a Kaio pick. And these are the only two agents that differ. So the rest seems pretty equal here.
Yeah, definitely, and I'm really keen how the Sova pick is gonna play out, because especially on a map like Sunset, you can definitely get a lot of information with your vision darts, and this information can be crucial on how your team is gonna play, because like position information is one of the most important things you're gonna play for, and especially on this map, you have a lot of good lineups with or a lot of good lineup possibilities with Sova. Words, man.
Don't worry, it's sometimes hard, especially when you need to talk so long, consistently. I think we've all been there. But now we see one-man army being on the defender side, while Royal Family Esports starts on the attacker side.
Yes, and
right here.
I'm really looking forward to see how these comps are going to play out on either of the side. And we see Wave just starting off with a drone to scout the entry there.
Now we see the first battle. Ooh, Sensor with a quick deal. Taking out you. Finally, Kavan taking out Sensor. The third one was a bit too much for him in that situation. And now we see a reroute towards A. Oh, and the smoke was deployed there to fake out the re-rotation. And now they sprint towards A and get the easy plant. And a one-man army is too slow to react. They're still on B, thinking that they will actually push through there. And the A side is just completely open. And I think Royal Family Esports knows that. Amazingly done by the team.
Insanely well played there. And one-man army was just falling for the trick of Royal Family Esports there. But well played. And especially in a pistol round like that, to get to a player advantage and then even get to rotate to a fully free spot, that's insane. They're in a perfect position right now.
And once again, Sensor coming off hot immediately. A name we've seen so many times pop off in these games. So I can't wait to see this gameplay. How will Kavan, Fair Shooter and Peaks react though?
Yes, and as I said
Get the
earlier...
entry. Oh, they just got annihilated by Banker from the side. They pushed him too aggressively. And Royal Family Esports just picked off one by another and secured their first win.
That was so incredibly well played. And as I said earlier, we just saw the Sova dart just spotting, positioning, and that was so crucial. And they just knew where they were. So definitely well played there from Royal Family Esports, and also well utilized abilities here. That was just so pretty. And we just see the economy is for sure just on the side of Royal Family Esports. So a one-man army is probably just trying to get some frags down this round.
They definitely have to in order to somewhat stay alive in that early mid game. Because again, if you are able to convert the first 2 rounds without many casualties, it's nearly immediately like sure that you win the next 2-1 as well. But Rain here taking out Keze. Chaos now smoking off mid. Rain taking out the second with Wave. And Rain is on the tear right now with that Sheriff. We know how dangerous this man can be. Ooh, Kronos finally taking out Rain here.
But one-man army here in a numbers advantage, even though they're saving. And we see the health bars of some of the members of Royal Family Esports there. And they're not looking too good right now.
Sensor being nearly one-shot.
Yes, definitely. That's a situation where you actually could call someone one-shot. Usually in every game, if your mate calls one-shot, it's definitely not.
Never true, never true. But here right now, Sensor can still get them immediate quick kills if he is able to hit a headshot from the beginning. But their Peaks is holding his side and he gets the kill with the Spectre somehow. Kavan finally taking out Sensor though. Now it's a 2v3, but Royal Family Esports seems confident with the unavenged Kavano with the Sheriff again.
Sometimes you just need a sheriff and a... You need a sheriff and a dream! You need a sheriff and a dream. It's insane that one-man army is turning this eco round into their win is crazy. This is just crazy, and this is also saving them and their economy so much, and also ripping Royal Family Esports economy a little bit, as we see right here.
Just well done, well performed by one-man army, immediately coming back after the first pistol round loss. That's the thing is, pistol round is always pretty tricky. If you get some quick open frags by either teams nearly immediately on your side, the comebacks are a bit more difficult. But we saw one-man army not losing their confidence, not losing their head, and immediately pulling back.
Yeah, definitely. It's insane. To even keep up your mental there is so hard, because usually if you...
Kavan with an immediate triple kill, gets a dink on the 4th. We got Banker. Oh, Kavan! Let him get the ace. Please let this man get the ace. Please let this man get the ace. And he does our first ace here by Kavan. Completely destroying a Royal Family Esports here.
I mean, what is this man doing? He just was, in the first round, he was like, I need a round to warm up, man. I'm sorry, but now I'm just gonna like rip your team apart. Just be ready, right? And you see the economy there for Aoma is so on fleek. Kavan is getting his gun ready. This man is 9-1, just scored an ace, and he's gonna be on top of his confidence, and I'm just gonna be sure about that.
I think he's hungry and a bit salty that he didn't get the MVP, because right now, the way he's playing, he's lurking for that.
It's crazy. It's crazy. He was like, I've not got, I did not get MVP. I just gonna show you that I deserve it. And he's just popping off here. It's insane.
But the match has only started yet. The one-man army only with a 1-round lead. But it's always nice to speculate already what's going to happen, because if this man continues to perform that way, Sensor taking out Kavan, fair shooter taking out Sensor, so immediately stopping Kavan's reign here after the days.
Yes, I think it's always important to focus on the key player here, and they just did that, and they're training off 1v1 here, and as you said earlier, if you can get this 101 trades, usually it pays off.
Especially being on the defender's side now,
Yes.
they walk towards A, smoking off everything, getting the plan probably through. Fair shooter being suppressed here, so they know that someone is there. Chaos taking out Keze though. And now it's a 2v3 situation.
Yes, one-man
Have a
army
plan,
again in this. Oh,
But
I've
Kronos
said
taking
nothing.
out Chaos on the side. 2v2.
I just wanted to say, oh, I just wanted to
Well
say they're in the
done.
they're in the favorable position, but so well played by Royal Family Esports here.
just immediately executed, and Royal Family clapping back immediately after being destroyed by Kavan in that ace round.
Yeah, I think picking Kavan there first was a key factor, definitely, to just try to just take him out at what cost soever. But to do that was pretty important, and then they just executed it perfectly.
It's always interesting to see a team falling or winning with one player. Sensor actually jumping, flying through the map. Spike staying behind though. It will get... will Rain get the peak on Sensor? Now he's actually getting tagged by the grenade here. Not too much damage though. Peaks. Ooh, getting taken out by Sensor here.
He managed to stay alive there and just get the first opening frag, and we also see Keze low.
Now Rain finally taking out Sensor.
But Keze is also pretty low, and it's already a numbers advantage for Royal Family eSports here, so one-man army has to find a way back into this round.
Especially because they have the sides.
Yeah, it's
by so many angles. It's ridiculous. If they decide to peek all together. Ooh, Keze taking out the first. Nothing is getting through here in any way. They know that everybody's behind there, but they can't peek. Because the second one, look! Sandbanker from behind again! The lurk is crazy here by this man. Oh, and Kronos taking out Rain decisively. Taking that fifth round.
And earlier when I talked about Omen, I did for sure mean Chaos and not Keze. Just correcting myself there real quick. I just mixed up the Omen players here. No, but it was executed so well, and as you can see here, Aoma is now forced into a more or less eco round, so they can definitely not full buy here, and Royal Family is just feeling great. They have economy, they have the momentum, they just know what they want to do, and now they're rushing into A.
Oh, and we see Sensor's typical super aggressive playstyle here with Raze flying through the map. Haven't spotted a single opponent yet. We know that Cypher is somewhere there because we have his tripwire. But that Ace... Oh, we didn't check it, and Peaks taking out both! Chaos now on wave. And just like that, Royal Family Army once again gets completely stomped out of the water.
Yeah, they are. They did not check the wall for the strip and just got revealed, so their plan was a little bit ripped apart there. Not only a little bit, like...
Nearly completely.
Completely ripped apart, yeah.
Especially, Chaos is holding down the spike. They did pick it up though. And how will they... Ooh, but Fair Shooter could run into Banker. Everybody's somewhat on top of each other. Ooh. Somehow he didn't get spotted there.
But trying to plant a spike in a 2v5 situation is a pretty hard call. And I think the time is also running too low to rotate here. I think in 20 seconds you can't rotate towards B anymore.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Throwing away the weapons though. Well done. So even if he gets killed, the opponent team cannot pick any guns up, so the advantage is still there economy-wise.
That's actually a smart move there.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, Only was still standing! And oh!
What is Keze doing there? He is just on top of his aim right now. What? How did he... I mean, they still lost the round, but how is he able to just take out the one Aoma player after the other? And that's the situation that that if you're not peaking together and like not peaking as a team, you can just get taken out one by one in an aim duel by just one opponent. And we just saw that in a pretty manner. Insane.
And even though Royal Family Esports did lose a round, they somehow clutched 4 more frags.
Yeah, it's insane.
And economy-wise, in such a good position right now. They have the momentum. Even though it's 3-3, I think after that round, the momentum is on their side right now.
That was just an important frag, just taking out Kavan there as the first entry frag. And now Banker is just picking up the spike in their spawn. And they're just rotating towards me and sprinting to that spot. And it should be pretty open. No member really of one-man army is covering it right now. They're all rotating towards mid. And at the moment, they have to play the retake. They just left B completely open there.
And it did get planned now, as you said. But Peaks has some information here on Banka, which could motivate them to rush in as they do. But Kronos takes out one first shooter, and Kronos again. Kronos takes out 4. And will we see the second ace here happening today by Kronos? Only Rain. Ooh, he gets picked.
Position revealed
by
here.
Banka.
You have got to be kidding me.
And he picks up the ace! This game is developed 3 to 4 and we've already seen 2 aces. I mean, what are we seeing here today? It's crazy. Everyone is on top of the game today. We've seen an ace by Kovan and by Kronos, so neither of the teams are like giving anything to the other for free. It's insane. It's so well played by Royal Family eSports at the moment. And Ioma is taking their well-deserved timeout and maybe just restructuring a little bit because they started so strong. Kavan was popping off like crazy and now they are losing it a bit. So maybe the timeout is just placed at the perfect position here.
They definitely have to somewhat regroup because right now Royal Family is getting into a very dangerous rhythm for that matchup.
Definitely.
And I'm so surprised to see because the thing is, of course, we all looked for if we watched the game plan for today, we have Psycho against BLX after this matchup, and I think everybody was already looking at this because, man, I'm so surprised to see through 2 thrillers in a row right now. Because this back and forth is going to be, I think, the same intensity like Snooze against ETT.
And I think we just gonna see thriller games today as we start the day with a thriller. And at the moment, I mean, we have seen 2 aces, but by 2 different teams after 7 rounds. Like, what is going on? Like, every player is like on top of their game right now, and it's crazy to see. And Royal Family eSports was playing the map so perfectly, especially in the last round.
Oh! Kronos taking out chaos just like that.
That was just so pretty. Keze was like, you want me to click heads? I'm just gonna click heads. And he just one-tapped them. Wow. Okay, and now one-man army is left with 3 members against Royal Family eSports as a full stack with even 2 ultimates. So that's gonna be a harsh one, but they take out Keze. So no more ace for him this round.
But it will be so hard to play retake. They need to push somewhat. You get as many kills, but Sander here from the side taking out Rain and Fair Shooter. Oh! Kavan luckily getting away with the Sheriff though. I was worried there for a second because Sensor nearly turned around. And I think the smartest thing is just to save that Vandal.
Yes, definitely. And the location is already revealed. They know where Kavan is hiding here, so maybe they even gonna push him. And he's just gonna try to save the weapon here. And he luckily did that. So let's see what he's able to do with his saved weapon the next round. But you see the economy by Ioma's economy is just falling apart. You see Fair Shooter having 500 credits left, Rain with just 300 credits, Peaks with 100 credits. 100. And if you look at Royal Family eSports
just
economy,
chilling right now.
They're chilling. They're like, who needs a weapon? I can buy 3. It's no problem. And that's just a big advantage they have right now.
Oh, Sensor taking a Kavan! Somehow exchanging these ultimates, and the thing is, as you said, it's a must-win round for one-man army because otherwise they'll be in a bad spot for 2 consecutive rounds.
Definitely.
And then the switch will already happen.
Yeah, then one-man army would be in a really bad position. And with this opening frag by Royal Family eSports, they just are in an even worse position because they just get outnumbered right now. So they have to play smart here and just try.
Senzo picking up chaos. Senzo is just smoking more, taking out peaks and the get-go. Finally, Fair Shooter deals with Senzo, but right now this man is just blasting through them.
It's insane. Senza just getting the important frags here, and now this is gonna be a hard decision. Are you gonna save in the spot of one-man army? It is definitely an opportunity to think about saving 2 weapons, because their economy is just so bad right now. And just having 2 Vandals here could just make a huge difference, but I think they're not gonna save.
Oh, and only losing a single member.
Yeah.
The one-man's army economy being completely shattered, Royal Family stomping through that forced buy.
Yeah.
Losing only, what was it, Sensor, I think?
Yeah, they
He's
only
currently
lost
sitting
Senza,
at
yeah.
11 and 9.
Senza just ripped through their team. I think he got 2 or 3 frags before they were able to take him out. And it was very costly for Aoma. And as you see with their buys right now, there's only 1 bucket, I think, and some classics and some light shields. So that's not the position you want to be in after 9 rounds into the game. But they're gonna try their best to get some frags with their eco round. So let's see if they can play it smart and get some.
Because otherwise, man, Royal Family is just looking so strong. Ooh, one Rain immediately taking out Sensor here from the back, taking a sweet time. And Sensor, you can't play aggressive every round. Sometimes you need to step back. Now Case having a peek on Casey. Oh, but he should have waited a bit longer.
Maybe they should just play. Maybe they should just play eco rounds every round. I don't know. Maybe it's just they're coming back into their focus. And as we said earlier, a sheriff and a dream is sometimes enough. And now they're actually in a numbers advantage in their eco round. Like what? They're just playing.
Especially
this so
they
well
should
right
have
now.
gained 2 guns approximately.
Yeah.
Rain taking out Banker with the pickup gun. Kronos taking out 2, but Rain with his 3rd kill. And now the only survivor is Wave here. Nearly taking out Peaks here. Nearly.
That was still so beautifully played, but how did One Man Army lost the full buy rounds, and now with their sheriff and their dream, they just managed to sweep this round around and just get every single member of Royal Family Esports. That was insane. They played it so smart and they just had positioning advantage in so many situations, but maybe Royal Family Esports was also playing a little bit too sloppy, or maybe taking it a little too easy because they were like, yeah, they have to save, so we just gotta go in and we're gonna out-aim them. But if your positioning is smarter, you don't always need the better weapon.
I definitely have to agree with that. And maybe a one-man army finally noticed that if they take their time and let Royal Family push so aggressively and rather be secure, have these angles on lockdown, they should get way more frags and are way more stable in the long run for the round. So I think they do have a tactics change right now because no one is pushing so aggressively like they used to. And Sensor learned his lesson this time.
Yeah, definitely he did. And especially if you're playing on the defender side, as One Man Army is doing right now, you're not... Oh, they're spotted there. And the opening kill by One Man Army is falling.
Just like that. Royal Family Esports gets picked up one by one, and Ruda have the spike. Banker picking up Chaos, but I think they go for the save though. Being he picked up the spike with the open orb, and now they planned on A. They get the plan through. It's a 3v2 situation.
My ultimate is ready.
And now I think now we'll see a nuts situation.
Yeah,
Retake
definitely.
here
One
by
Man
One Man
Army is
Army.
spotted here by Cypher, and they know where One Man Army is coming from.
Fair Shooter taking out Banker here.
But it doesn't help
Now
anything
only
right now.
Keze is left, but we have seen him pull off 5 kills already. But he can't really peek. He gets one, but Fair Shooter peeks with his teammate Kavan and takes this 11th round.
Yeah, definitely. Well played there by Royal Family Esports, by One Man Army, but also by Royal Family Esports, obviously. But One Man Army is just gaining their confidence back and gaining their momentum back and gaining their patience back. I think especially if you're playing on defender side, as a One Man Army is doing right now, that's what I wanted to say after the sentence I started earlier, is you don't have to make the first move. Like, you're not the one who wants to be on side on time. Like, Royal Family Esports has to find a way on side. So as One Man Army, you can just play it chill, play it slow, and let Royal Family Esports just come to you and push into you. So, and I think they just did that so great the last couple of rounds, to just keep their head down a little bit, just play it a little slower, and it paid out so well right now.
Now they push on strongly on B, and P actually needs to retrieve, so they have an open side and have control of it. And we see so many people trying to lurk from behind. Will we see Wave against Kavan? Sends in a good lineup! Oh, and he actually kind of wasted his ult there. Maybe he gets one? Maybe he gets one? No, actually pulls it away. What does he? Yeah. Oh, he actually did hit Kavan for a little bit. And it's only Kavan left against 4 players of Royal Family Esports. If the person's... Oh no, but beautifully done. Flashing him off and then Kronos picking him up just like that.
Well played, interrupting One Man Army there, especially before the swap. That's such an important point, to just get the last round in your pocket again before everything is reset. And now they have again the chance to build up their economy, and let's see what Royal Family Esports is gonna do to decide for their first defender round here, and what their playstyle is gonna be.
It looks like a very aggressive push towards B here, while Royal Family Esports concentrates themselves on that mid-game play. And I think if a one-man army is able to win that round, they're definitely 100% back in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, they somehow retook that confidence, retook that pace, that Sensor actually pressed on them, and then we can see him again being so aggressively dinking chaos, taking him out in the meta, throwing his grenade, even doing damage on Fair Shooter here. Kronos now with his ghost. PMA Wave taking out Fair Shooter. And the pistol rounds just work so well for Royal Family Esports.
I don't know. Maybe they should just start playing only pistol. Maybe it's their challenge.
But I think I'm jinxing everything right now. Wave, what are you doing? Oh my god!
Why? Why did One Man Army did not check this spot? They were with 3 players there. They had 3 players checking 2 angles. Why? Just check the third as well. But yeah, that was pretty costly there. And Wave just with a perfect trigger there on spot. It was so pretty. Wow. And so One Man Army did indeed not get this round. So Royal Family is building up their economy again, is building up their momentum again. And let's see what they can do. But One Man Army is so strong with pistols. Like, what?
I know, usually they're the ones controlling that early pistol round, but right now Royal Family Esports, now Wave again! With the help of Sensor taking out 3 players, Fair Shooter finally killing Sensor, once again pushing too aggressively. Like, he's definitely the absolute hothead.
Yeah, definitely, he is. Sometimes I think he just thinks the whole map belongs to him.
He does. But usually it's Kavan though, so it's really interesting to see them battle that out. Peaks now finally taking out Wave. Oh, but he's so low. Peaks is so low right now.
Last time we saw them play, Kavan was the one just running through the whole map. But now Fair Shooter trying to get into a position.
Ooh, and he actually takes out Keza here. Now finally getting the plant and collecting that Spectre. And right now it's everybody's game. We have seen these 2v2s pan out in so many crazy ways.
Definitely. I mean, we see Peaks a little low there.
And it's a 1v1. Oh, and then Baker finishes him off with the ghost.
Well freaking played there, and also kept their heads down and kept their patience, and not running it down there was so important. And wow, Royal Family Esports definitely in a great spot here, having the economy on their side and having the momentum on their side. So they just popping off right now, like what? And I think Aoma just has to play a little bit more patient, like they did in the last rounds before the swap, because sometimes it seems a little rushed. Not like that rush plays are always a bad thing, but it's a little rushed and a little uncoordinated as well.
Oh, and this time Kavan jumps in. We'll see him in a peak duel against Banker probably. Oh, he's not really confident. Banker taking him out. Oh, but get tagged by the boombot. Now grenade on his way. Oh, and so much happening here on that A side. And his Royal Family Esports just needs to run back. Banker getting one though. Fair should have taken him out in the counter attack. Now Wave. Oh, he has the possibility to do so much damage, but he can't convert a single shot apparently. Oh, he actually did tag one in the end.
The last shot was so crucial there to also reveal positioning. And we see here a really low Cronus on side of Royal Family Esports. It's
now being taken out by Peaks. Senzo jumping in, getting one, but from behind Chaos. And this is what I mean. He usually gets one with these aggressive plays, but he's too fast. I think in this situation it's better to take your time.
Yeah, I think so too, definitely. Just take your time a little bit. But we have Keza in the dream.
With that Sheriff. You know that he's capable of these crazy comebacks. We've seen him pull up the ace before. But there's so many angles he needs to check. There's so many angles he needs to check. And Rain just waits there, easily picking him up. And we have a 6 to 9 position, so still everybody's game.
Yeah, definitely everybody's game. And Aoma is finally finding a little bit back into this game, and it was definitely way better coordination by them than the rounds we see before. So definitely well played there. And as you see, their economy is a little better and a little back right now, and Royal Family Esports is a little bit out of their momentum and also economy. So let's see how this is playing out. This is a really important round right now, because if you lose all your members and all your weapons here, you definitely have to save. And that's not the position you want to be in, especially if Royal Family Esports is at 9 rounds right now, because if you have to save one, you lose this round, then they're at 11
just
rounds.
Like that, it's 8 to 9.
Yeah.
But luckily, Royal Family Esports decided to play way more defensively.
Yeah.
We see so big concentration here towards that mid push. And in every second, this intensity could implode. We just need the first peak happen, and Kavan now slowly rushing in, but Sensor taking him out.
That is such
and again, he's so aggressive. Oh, just like that. Oh my god. Kronos taking out Rain as well.
This ultimate usage
Royal
was
Family
so
Esports.
perfect.
I know, right?
Was so pretty. They just read them like a book. They were like, yeah, we know that you're pushing mid, man. We just know it. And they just jumped in, and this race ultimate was just so crucial right there.
But Fair should have taken out Keze.
He's getting one back there.
But they do have control over the spike. And
Yes.
I think a one-man army also knows that they are in a pretty tight spot.
Yeah, maybe actually the save is the best call here, and I think they're just gonna go for that. But because having at least 2 weapons on your team is definitely better than none. So, but the positioning is really
yes, amen, brother or sister, amen.
Like the wisdom with Luna is like having 2 weapons is better than 1. Like, yeah, thanks. No,
Actually, you're completely
right.
And now one-man army also takes that well-needed timeout.
Yeah.
Because being down 4 rounds and Royal Family Esports being away only 3 victories in order to take it all home and actually securing the second win against such a strong team like a one-man army, it would be crazy.
Yeah, that would definitely be crazy. it's crazy how tight these games are at the moment, and you just see how a team like Royal Family Esports, we heard it in the interview earlier, like they've not practiced a lot together, and you just see how a team can evolve over the course of a tournament like that, and you just see how with every game they play and with every round they play, their team is just coming together a little more, and they're just working together a little better, and their communication is just getting a little better. And I think this is the game where it really shines for the first time, and they really can shine for the first time. And it's so nice to see how fast they just got together as
Turn it
a
all
team.
around.
Yeah.
Especially Sensor and Kronos performing out of their minds right now.
Crazy,
Currently
right?
having
Yeah.
their team in the backpack.
Yeah.
Controlling the whole map, especially Sensor with his hyper-aggressive plays. And it's so lovely to
crazy.
see because it happens so often that he completely falls on his face when he's going in so aggressively. But he still doesn't lose his confidence, and he's going for it every single time and somehow converting these into so many frags.
It's crazy at the moment, definitely, and it's good to see that his play style is working out so well for him right now, and also for the team, and they just play around it pretty well. So they just see what the players' strengths are, what their play style is, and then they just play around that, and that's so great, and that's so hard to do as a team as well, to not like force a player in a playstyle or in a position they don't want to be in, and they just working together really, really well, and that's just
but I don't
great
like
to see.
that. I don't like to see from jumping from what you like to see and what I don't like to see. Sensor actually rotating towards B. Oh, but he actually got the call. He got the call. We know there's some utilities being used for that A push, and now slowly the team reroutes, because otherwise Keze and Wave are in a pretty tight spot defending against 5 players. Now Sensor in the back, and I love to see him not being so aggressively but taking his time, because he's needed for that team. Kavala taking out the first, finally Keze. Sensor down with the double pick and the triple on Kavala. Sensor, oh, what are you doing?
Sensor is just performing out of his mind right
Did
now.
he just get a 4th kill? Did he just get a 4th kill? Did I just see that right?
I think so. I didn't remember his rec count from last game, but I think it were 4. Chat, if we were wrong, just correct us please. If there were 3 or 4. I was just like so overwhelmed, like what is Sensor doing here? He's like carrying his backpack, but not only his backpack, it's like in Germany we say Deutscher Wanderrucksack. It's like it's like the huge 60-liter ones where all of his team can sit in, and it's just like, man, I got you. It's no issue whatsoever. It's crazy.
Oh, especially as a German myself, this was so funny. Come on, taking out Kronos now, picking up the Vandal in the process. So, good position for him right now.
Definitely, one-man army getting here the opening frag is such a crucial situation for them, and they just get the plant down.
Kavan taking out Renka. Be away from behind! Lurking and
nothing.
getting 2 more.
I said nothing there.
Oh my days. Please, like... And he doesn't even have enough time. He can easily stick that.
Chaos is just late to the party there. Chaos is just late to the party there, and Royal Family is picking up their match round here. So if they win this next one as well, they just win their 2nd match of this tournament. It's crazy how they find their team synergies. And we see Sensor on the operator here. I'm just
so now he gets
keen to
greedy.
see
He
his
gets
popping
greedy.
off skills with the op. Oh man, oh man.
But to be fair, he deserved it by far the most here, having 22 frags and 2 assists. Kronos just behind that with I think 9 assists, so he's also involved, and especially these trade-offs we have talked about so many times already.
Those are so important.
Banker in the back with Cypher holding the side down, shooting through that Cypher wall, but they're on side and they get the plant through. Wave, I know the way he can lurk. Oh, he gets Kavan, but only 1. Fair should have taken him out.
But taking Kavan there is so important. He's still a key player of one-man army, so...
Keze on top! So now it's a 3v4, and this could well be the last and final round. Anchor running through the smoke though. Who will shoot first? Oh, peaks! And that was a 1v1.
It's a 1v1.
Keze, are you ice cold? Do we have ice in your veins?
Can a fair shooter turn that around and just save one more round for one-man army? He can!
Yeah,
He can!
Fair shooter, well done.
Ooh, keeping your head down there and just taking this frag is so crucial there. The heartbeat of this man must have been so high up. Holy freaking hell, it's insane. But Fair Shooter just bought one-man army one more round to maybe come back into this game. But Royal Family Esports still in great economy, still in great shape. They have 4 ultimates ready there on their team, with one-man army only having the Omen ultimate available here. And they are just using their utility there. We just see the Sova ultimate popping off and getting Fair Shooter out of the game.
Fair Shooter, so important, especially so early in the round.
Definitely.
But we have a clear concentration towards B. Anchor and Kronos here on the side. Omen teleported away. They are inside. They should plant in any second now. Oh, and they take the slow route. They want the team to reroute towards B so they can push all together. No ego peeking. Super importantly, not to throw away the round.
Definitely. And we just saw the reveals by the Sova dart, and those are so important. They just checked and tracked one-man army there.
Wave taking out Rain. And this could be it. Kavan is so low. We have a 5v3 situation. And the thing is, one can kind of just stick... He's taking away to his Cypher though. Cypher was. Sensor taking out Kavan. Kronos taking out Peaks. And it's a 1v2. But they should see him there.
Yeah. They just stick the defuse there.
Oh
so
my days.
But it was so close in kills at the end. But they just stick the defuse there and win the round this way. Man, my heart can't handle this type of games.
Especially once again so close. A one-man army was consistently somewhat fighting back.
Definitely.
But Royal Family Esports finally decided to wake up, and now they took their first win after finally regaining the confidence, because I think it's really hard if you're on the standings and you see your rank being up 0-3, having won a single game. But since then, they work so much better together. They have learned so much over the course of the competition we have seen so far. And they took us all by surprise, defeating a one-man army here. With
definitely. Even with style, and it wasn't even that close. So at the end, they were like a comfortable round wins up. And as you said, as they took up their first win against Snooze on Tuesday, I think, they just popped off. They just found their confidence, and especially against an opponent like One Man Army, it's not an easy team to beat. Like these guys can hit, and these guys can play Valorant for sure. And
definitely,
they just played it so perfectly. And even if they lost a round or two, they just kept it together, kept their mental up, and especially worked so much better as a team. As the first rounds we saw from them, or the first games in this competition we saw from them, they were not that ahead of their team play, and now they definitely are, and they're just utilizing all the individual player strength to just grow as a team. And it's so beautiful to see a team like Royal Family Esports grow, especially like after a game we just saw it's just enjoyable to see.
I think something else that will be so enjoyable to watch will be the upcoming match, guys. I think we've all been waiting for that.
Definitely.
Clash of the Titans. I think we'll just cut this short because I think we all want to get into the next game upcoming. So we'll go to a quick break. Be sure to not turn it off because I think you'll see some gameplay of Division 2 once again.